Good morning, Calallen. Today on CWN, senior panoramic photos are tomorrow.
And Mr. Easton's class is making new faces. I'm Callie.
And I'm William, and today is Thursday, November 7th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Attention seniors, make sure to dress neat tomorrow because there is a senior panoramic photo at 9 a.m. in the gym. There will be an announcement for a reminder in the morning. We spoke to Mrs. Lyons in the library to get some more information, so let's send it to her.
I'm going to her with Ms. Lyons. Ms. Lyons, there's a senior photo. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so senior panoramic photos are tomorrow, which is Friday at 9 a.m. We're going to, all the senior class will meet we'll call you down. We'll be in the gymnasium on the bleachers, take a big group picture of everybody, and then we will move outside and they will have 25 mapped out in the parking lot, and we will be standing inside the 25 looking up, and we will take a class photo that way. A lot of kids have asked, what are we supposed to wear? You can wear a class shirt if you have one. If you don't, just look appropriate. Be in dress code, and let's take a great picture.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Back to you.
As we know, Miss Luna's class has been making noodles from scratch with her Lifetime Nutritions class. We spoke with Anna for day 2 on their baking. Let's see how it's going.
Good morning, cats. My name is Adrian Jimenez. I'm here with Alana. Alana, you just made noodles in your Lifetime Nutrition class. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how it went? Maybe there was mistakes made?
Yeah, so the day before we made the actual dough with flour and egg yolks, and we just let it sit overnight to rise, and then we started cutting and rolling them out into pieces. We let them sit, boil. There were some mistakes along the way, letting them sit in the boiling process for a little bit too long, but overall it was great. It just tasted a little different. It was pretty good, but overall, it went well. We also had Alfredo sauce and tomato sauce that was given to us to add the extra flavor.
Well, that sounds delicious, and let's turn it back to the studio.
If you didn't already know, lollipops are still for sale. You can get 2 for $1, and all of the proceeds go towards senior scholarships, so it's a really good cause. And make sure if you want to get one of these delicious treats, be sure to go down to Mrs. Luna's classroom, which is room 206, or you can purchase them from the president, Justin Vermillion. Every edition counts.
Mr. Easton's robotics class has been working on faces. They were able to do this with the grant they got a while back and are very excited to get this up and running. Let's send it to Remington to see how it's going.
Hey cats, I'm Mireya. I'm here with Remington today. So Remington, I heard that y'all are making new pieces for robotics. Can you tell us all about that?
Yes, we got a grant from the Calallen Education Foundation. We were able to buy some new motors and right angle adapters with the money they gave them, so huge thanks to them. We are designing some motor mounts to be able to mount the motors onto our structures because they aren't exactly compatible. Our first design didn't work as we wanted, so we had to go through an iterative process to make some better versions, and we're almost at a point where we think we've had a final product.
Wow, that's awesome. That's it from me. Now back to the studio.
Students, AP exam registration payment is due Sunday, November 10th at midnight through RevTrack. Please see Mrs. Elmore if you need a registration form.
Native American Heritage Month is this month, so let's see who today's honoree is.
Thank you, Anchors. Today we honor John Ross for Native American Heritage Month. John Ross was a prominent Cherokee leader serving as the principal chief of the Cherokee Nation for nearly 4 decades, from 1828 to 1866. He was born to a Scottish father and a Cherokee mother. Ross was considered a mixed-blood Cherokee. That's all from here. Back to the studio.
Now let's send it over to Emma for Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic America's Drive-In. Yearbook went around yesterday and asked the football players what they'll be doing with their time off this week. For more on that, check out @Calallen Wildcat Yearbook on TikTok. Now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Emma.
And now let's send it to James with the rundown on sports. After this, quick break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Varsity football has an open week this week. They have been working hard and practicing, and so to get some team bonding time in, they went to Fun Trackers. We spoke with Coach Schmidt to get some more information on what they've been up to.
Hey, Cats, I'm here with Coach Schmidt. Coach Schmidt, since we have a bye week this week, and it's a little bit of a different schedule, can you tell us a little about that?
Basically, schedule doesn't really change. We're just preparing for our first round of playoffs, either playing against Lavernia or El Campo. And on top of that, just kind of having some team bonding time. We're actually going to Fun Trackers today as a team to have some fun, race some go-karts, play some putt-putt.
All right, thank you. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Our volleyball team is going to Calhoun to play against Meadville for round 2 of the playoffs. We spoke with Jaden to get her thoughts on that. Let's take it to her.
Hey Cats, today I'm here at Jaden. So Jaden, tonight we have round 2 of playoffs, traveling to Calhoun to play against Needville. What are your predictions for the game?
I think we're going to win. It's going to be a good game, and it's definitely going to be challenging. And if we don't win in 3, I think we could win in like 4 or 5 sets.
Oh, thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Our swim team was supposed to have a meet recently, but something came up, and they were unable to compete. Let's send it over to Coach Lawrence to see what happened.
Good morning, Calallen. I'm here with Coach Lawrence. So, Coach Lawrence, I heard that y'all were going to have a swim meet, but something happened. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I sure can. So, we did have a scheduled swim meet in Alice, and it was supposed to be a dual meet or a tri-meet. And so we were planning on going, but then Alice decided to make it an invitational so it could be invited by anyone who wanted to come to it. And we can only have 8 invitational meets, and that would be our 9th meet. So we had to cancel that one and, take the weekend off.
Do you know when y'all are going to have this swim meet again?
Yes, our next swim meet is actually going to be on the 22nd. It's at the Natatorium in Corpus Christi. It's called the Gobbler Games, I think in honor of Thanksgiving. So that will be our next meet. We will have, it's actually a 2-day meet. We'll have prelims and finals. Prelims on one day and finals on the next. So that would be our next one.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Attention all race car fans. The NASCAR season finales will take place this weekend at the Phoenix Raceway. 4 drivers in each race could win their series championship. You can catch these events Friday on FS1, Saturday on the CW, and Sunday on NBC. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
Now it's time for Brandon to tell us all about today's weather forecast right after this short break.
When being pulled over by a police officer, understand that the situation is very stressful for both you and the police officer. You're looking to get out without a scratch on you, and the officer is just trying to do his job safely. When being pulled over by a police officer, it's best that you just follow instructions as the officer says. Make sure to have both hands visible to the officer and always be vocal. Let the officer know if you have any drugs, weapons, or any paraphernalia in the vehicle with you. Communication is key in this situation. Tell the officer when you're reaching for something and what you're reaching for, such as a driver's license or proof of insurance. Bottom line is, take the situation slow and controlled if you just want to be on your way.
I'm going to let you know, okay? If everything's clear, I'm just going to give you a written warning, all right, and send you on your way, okay? All right. Anything I need to know about the car? You have any drugs or guns? All righty. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Thank you, Anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast brought to you by, as always, Baytech Robinson Families. Happy Thursday, everybody. Another Thursday in the books, about to be Friday. Though it felt like this week felt kind of short, if I do say so myself. Well, anyways, looking at our current conditions here for today, 87 degrees with a heat index of 97, almost breaching that 100 heat indices, with 13 southeast winds and 50% chance of rain. Looking at our regional Doppler radar here for today, though, it's going to be dry for the most part with just a coastal flood advisory until this evening. Raphael is still being undecided, though, for as the landfall location has changed from either to Mexico or New Orleans, yet that landfall timing is still yet to be determined, so we will be keeping you updated when that landfall is happening. Though looking at our 2 through 10 here for today, 87 degrees with a heat index of 96 with 15 southeast winds, at 6 p.m. though, dying down a little bit, 79 degrees with a heat index of 85, 14 east-southeast winds, and on 10 p.m., 75 degrees with a heat index of 80 with 9 east-southeast winds. Looking at our 3-day outlook here for today, tomorrow night, we're going to be having a little bit of a cold front with 88 degrees, feeling like 96, so that heat index is going to be up again with 30% chance of rain. Though on Saturday, 81 degrees with a 25% chance of rain, and on Sunday, 85 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. And with that, let's take it back to the Anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what do you call an escalator that's out of order?
I don't know, William, what?
Stairs.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always, stay classy, Calallen.